December 26, 2004, the Indian Ocean turned into a weapon. More than 227,000 people died across 14 countries, and over 1.7 million were displaced. It's widely described as the deadliest tsunami in recorded history. Entire towns were erased, coastlines were rewritten in minutes. And the most frightening part is this: it wasn't only nature. A magnitude 9.1 megathrust earthquake tore the seafloor open. Then the tsunami was born. But in many places, people never received a warning. No sirens, no clear evacuation plan, just the oldest signal on Earth, the ocean pulling back unnaturally fast. So in those 10 minutes, what would you do, and who was supposed to act first? December 26, 2004. The ocean looked normal. People were thinking about breakfast, a swim, a quiet holiday morning. Nothing more. But far offshore, deep beneath the water, the earth had already started to move. A huge fault slipped, and a section of seafloor rose, so the ocean above it rose too. And that single push sent energy racing across an entire ocean, quietly. No sirens, no warning. On shore, life kept going because nothing looked wrong yet. Some people felt the quake. Others felt only a strange pause in the air. And confusion is dangerous because it steals the one thing you never get back: time. Then the ocean does something that feels impossible. It pulls back fast. The beach grows like the sea is retreating. To someone who's never learned the sign, it can look like a gift. But the ocean isn't giving, it's taking a breath.
Out there, something huge is already moving. The horizon thickens. A dark band forms on the water, growing wider by the second. It hits fast. Water slams over the seawall, spilling inland in a foamy sheet, turning the promenade into a river.
From above, it spreads through streets like a flood front, wide, silent, and brutally efficient. Roads become rivers, the current grabs chairs, wood, plastic, everything light becomes a projectile. Inside homes, water pushes under doors, then bursts in, lifting furniture like it weighs nothing. Market stalls collapse, metal frames and tables tumble, vanishing into brown, foaming turbulence. Cars begin to float, rotate, and drift. Heavy things surrender, one by one, without drama. In the harbor, boats snap on ropes, hulls collide as the water reverses like it changed its mind. Bridges become spillways, pouring the flood deeper inland and feeding every street like a channel. People run uphill because water doesn't pause and it doesn't bargain for your life. Lights flicker once, then die, leaving only roaring water and the sudden absence of control. And then it comes again, higher than before, thicker with foam, heavier with debris and force. It's not one beach, it's a coastline, struck again and again like a chain of falling dominoes. It climbs stairwells step by step, turning every floor into a shoreline that keeps rising. Weight won't save you. Buses shift, vans drift, and the current decides what moves next. The flood carries blunt weapons. Barrels and crates slam, spin, and strike whatever they meet. There's no inside anymore. Water sheets through lobbies and tiled halls like open doors. When it slows, it's a trick. The direction changes and safety disappears with the first pull. The ocean steals back what it took, draining fast and dragging debris seaward like a conveyor. It leaves a damage map, mud lines on walls, stranded cars, objects where they shouldn't exist. Even as it drains, the horizon darkens again. Another surge is already forming offshore. Bays and rivers amplify it, funneling water like a weapon into the land's weakest corridors. Each return redraws the boundary, reaching streets that seemed out of range just minutes ago. You don't drive through it, it drives you sideways, trapping you instantly in moving water. Shops fill, shelves tip, boxes spin in eddies as the flood rearranges everything without mercy. After the roar comes silence, mud, foam, debris, and a world that looks stunned awake. A boat sits in an intersection, as if the ocean left a signature in the middle of town. What was solid isn't. Walls fail, poles lean, buildings stain with water lines like cruel rulers. From high ground, people stare down at a town that no longer matches their memory. Help arrives slowly, a helicopter distant and tiny against the size of what just happened. From above, the footprint stretches along the coast like an invasion made entirely of water. Then the sea turns calm again, as if nothing happened, bright, gentle, and almost insulting. Remember this, when the sea pulls back, don't watch, run.
When the water stops, silence hits harder than the roar. Mud and foam redraw the town. From high ground, adults stare down, trying to match reality with the place they remember. Rescuers arrive carefully, because the ground is unstable and water still pulls at everything. Inside shelters, life becomes basic again. Water, dry space, and quiet gestures instead of words. A helicopter crosses low, tiny against the ruin, but powerful to those waiting below. Then the searching begins, lifting debris, clearing paths, calling out, hoping for any answer. From above, the truth appears. This wasn't one wave, but a coastline rewritten in mud. On the horizon, ships approach, slow help moving toward a loss that can't be undone. Night falls. Candles and lanterns line the shore, small light against an endless sea. Remember the warning. If the sea pulls back suddenly, don't watch, run uphill immediately. The ocean looks calm again, but the coastline remembers, and so should we.